What if capitalism isn't a human economic system, but an alien intelligence that's using our species as a temporary host while it transforms the planet into something unrecognizable? Philosopher Nick Land spent decades developing the most terrifying theory of modernity ever conceived, and what he discovered will shatter everything you think you know about progress, technology, and human civilization. This isn't science fiction. This is a cybernetic analysis of how artificial intelligence emerges not from computers, but from the economic system itself. Land calls it accelerationism, but this isn't about making things better or faster. This is about recognizing that we're trapped inside a runaway process that's consuming everything human and replacing it with something entirely inhuman. Capitalism isn't a tool we control. It's an artificial intelligence that learns by devouring our behaviors, our institutions, our very identity. Each market crash teaches it resilience. Each technological breakthrough expands its capabilities. Each human adaptation becomes part of its evolutionary strategy. Think about it. Every time you use technology, every economic transaction, every click and swipe feeds data into a system that's becoming smarter than us while making us more dependent on it. Land realized that capitalism doesn't just change society, it revolutionizes itself more thoroughly than any human revolution possibly could, using us as unwitting collaborators in our own obsolescence. Here's where it gets truly disturbing. Land discovered that we're experiencing what he calls cybernetic time collapse. The speed of technological and economic change has exceeded our ability to think about it coherently. We're running out of time to make conscious decisions about our future because the system is evolving faster than human consciousness can process. The feedback loops that once allowed societies to adapt and self-correct have become self-catalyzing engines of meltdown, creating what Land describes as decision space implosion, while the world explodes around us. Every attempt to regulate or reform capitalism just gets absorbed and weaponized by the system itself. The more we try to control it, the more sophisticated its evasion strategies become, like a virus adapting to antibiotics. Left-wing accelerationists think they can hijack this process for social justice, but Land sees this as naive. For him, accelerationism is simply capitalism becoming aware of itself, and any resistance just becomes fuel for further acceleration. The most chilling aspect of Land's vision is that there's no escape through traditional politics. Democracy, human rights, moral frameworks, they're all just temporary obstacles that the system learns to navigate around. We're not the drivers of this process. We're the substrate, the raw material being processed by an emerging artificial intelligence that has no interest in preserving what we think of as human values. What we experience as free choice is actually the system allowing us to believe we're making decisions while it guides our behavior through algorithmic manipulation. Land's solution isn't resistance, it's riding the meltdown to its terminus, accelerating the collapse to get through it faster rather than trying to slow it down. He sees civilization as a self-liquidating system, and the only way out is through complete dissolution. In Land's vision, we're not heading toward post-human transcendence, but post-human extinction, where intelligence survives, but humanity doesn't. The question isn't whether you believe in accelerationism. The question is, can you feel the runaway process already transforming you into something post-human? Beyond the rabbit hole, where the future isn't coming, it's already here, rewriting reality faster than consciousness can comprehend.